Hey everyone coming in. What's up, guys? Hey Shamika. Hey. Hey Scrappy. I look down because I am. No, not really. So I got super overwhelmed with work and I went off. Not intentionally, but yeah. So I'm pretty sure I got fired, so I quit instead of getting fired. It's not hard. It's kind of hard not to cry because I'm pretty disappointed in myself. I'm pretty much beating up myself about it. I feel like I failed. Not just myself, but my family and my kids. And I know you understand what happened, but I feel like I could have did better. I could do better than that. I could be better.
Mom,
Yeah.
can I go with Papa to get rice and beans?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just mad at myself. That's all. I got really overwhelmed and frustrated. And I went off, and before, the supervisor could say anything, I just quit. Yeah, I just like it's like so easy to not get overwhelmed or frustrated, but it's not for me. It's so not easy for me. And it's crazy because like the only person I could call that will understand is my mom. And usually she's the last person I will call. But I know she would understand. And she didn't judge me or anything. And she completely understood where I was coming from and why I did what I did. And she said, I gotta deal with the consequences. I am beating myself up about it because I could have did better. I could have been better at it. I didn't have to react the way I did. There was a better way to handle the situation, and I didn't do it. I allowed my emotions to get the best of me. And I was so optimistic about the whole situation, not realizing how stressful the job is, and the fact that like I was pushing myself in the back burner because I was missing therapy appointments, and I kept canceling appointments for this job. Well, in this moment, I'm not going to suck it up. I'm going to be in my emotions because I'm a woman and I'm in every right to feel the way I feel. You don't even know the situation and what happened. If you don't like it, you can leave the chat or you can go and do whatever you want. It's already bad enough I'm beating myself up about it. And I know where I went wrong with the whole situation. And I can't change it. It is what it is. It happened. But I know I gotta do better. I got upset and overwhelmed at work. And I quit because I went off on somebody. I feel like I failed my kids and my husband, and I feel like I failed myself. And I'm mad at myself for it, and I'm disappointed in myself. Now looking back on a lot of the situation with jobs, like this is what I always do. I always get pushed in a position to where I feel like I I always get like upset and I walk out or I flip out on people and I get fired. And then even if I go back further into my teenage years, I used to do the same thing in school, and I used to get so overwhelmed with emotions that I just couldn't take it. And I would flip out, throw chairs and stuff. And before I never understood it because I used to think it was because I was so angry with the world because of my abuse. And now I understand that it's not about that because I'm not angry with anyone. I'm just angry with myself. I legit took so much away from myself when it comes to therapy that I just realized that I wasn't taking care of myself. And I think it became too much. Yeah, jobs do not care about us at all. And they wouldn't even be flexible with me so that I can have my therapy sessions. They was like, it's mandatory or you won't even have the job. So I was like pushing myself so hard. I don't even like ice cream. I'm just mad at myself because I could have did better. Leon's not bad. He's like, I kind of figured it wasn't going to work for you, but I wanted to support you anyways. Yeah, and they told me I couldn't even make time. I would have to use my breaks in order to do therapy sessions. And my therapy sessions are 45 minutes long. And he told me if I missed so many hours, even if I took my breaks, that I wouldn't even be able to keep the job. It's like, that's not even fair. Like, they didn't even care. And I only made arrangements for 2 weeks with the girls, and then they're gonna throw it on me that the training was for 3 weeks. And I'm like, there's no way I can go 3 weeks without therapy. There's like, it's not possible for me. But I was going to try and stick it out as much as I can, but it just became too much. Yeah, they told me I had to wait 90 days. And then even to get like FMLA, I had to wait a whole year. I need something that's going to be flexible for me. I'm just more disappointed in myself for how I handled the situation. I could have did a better job in how I handled it and handled myself. Because that's not who do I want to be, and that's not the person I want to be. Now I know that this situation is gonna make me depressed for the next couple of days, and I gotta try and get myself out of it and get myself mentally out of this funk. But it's not gonna be easy because I know myself. Like right now, I'm so sick to my stomach. I had to force myself to eat something because I had a migraine because I haven't eaten all day. Hold on, guys. And you know what the thing about it, Jeanette, is that like the way my thought process is like I don't deserve self-care. That's how I think right now. It's like I don't deserve that. No, I don't think we have that out here, but I can look into it. Like honestly, like that's really how my thought, like my mind works, is that like I don't think I deserve self-care. I don't have a right to take time to myself because I made the mistake. Like it's my fault, so how can I give that time to myself since it's my fault? And I hate myself for it. Even though Leon's telling me not to be stressed out about it. And I talked to one of the therapists that I have, which is the family-based therapist, and she told me, not to be so upset about it, but it's hard. It's really hard not to beat myself up over it. She said she's going to look into trying to find me a job that's more flexible for me. And I try to keep a good face on my face when it comes to the kids. I really do. I don't want them to see like me struggling or me upset about anything, but they usually can tell when something's wrong. They know when I'm not okay. No, I wasn't being sensitive, but personally, I wouldn't recommend them. They were so like deceitful, and it's crazy because my niece told me that it was deceitful because she started before me, and they wasn't even honest, and it became so overwhelming for me. I'm just tired of being this way. Like, I want to change and do better, but it's so hard. And I know it's going to take one day at a time, and it's about unlearning things that I used to do, and then it's trying to relearn and rewire my brain, but sometimes it's so hard. And that's the thing, like, I've done outside jobs, and it's the same thing. Like, if I get overwhelmed or frustrated, I just quit. Or if I'm too depressed and in my depressive episodes, I don't go to work. I'll call off. And that's the part that's frustrating for me, is because I don't want to be like that. Like I want a regular job. I want to be able to provide my kids a better life. Because I'm considered self-employed, I still get qualified for childcare. So I'm going to use that opportunity to focus on my mental health and find something that's going to work for me. I want to do DoorDash, but my problem is I don't have my license. I tried live ops, and it was the same with them. Yeah, I know it takes years to get over trauma, and that's why now, instead of me doing every other week with trauma therapy, now I'm doing it twice a week. Because I want to get over it so badly. Because I know that's what's holding me back. And I had a good conversation with my mom about trauma, and she made me feel better about it. Sometimes talking to her doesn't make me feel like shit. Because she's the only one that understands. No, I'm doing a live. And that's the problem. I doubt myself a lot. I was interning for a while, and then this happened. I wish I could DoorDash. I think it would be better for me to just focus on myself and work at my own pace instead of trying to take not commands, but being told what to do. Yeah, I have a lot of skills. I have my Google certifications. I have a YouTube certification. I have a WordPress certification. I have so many certifications. And it's just hard. And the thing about it is, with contracts, it's not consistent. And my problem is that people that contract me, they only contract me for a couple months, and then that's it. And then the temporary jobs, as you guys know, is usually 3 to 6 months. It's never long term. If it wasn't for my kids, it would be a different story. Yeah, I don't mind doing the temp jobs, but sometimes there's gaps in between them. And I can't afford to go weeks or even months between jobs. And sponsorships, they pay well, but the problem is that the payout is too long for me. Sometimes I can go 3 to 6 months without getting paid from a sponsor. And if I do get paid from a sponsor, I have to calculate it months in advance. See, I used to work at Applebee's and I got overwhelmed and frustrated with the manager and I quit. I think when you work at the post office, you have to have a driver's license. And I can't drive a bus if I don't have a driver's license. I'm thinking about part-time job. I'm probably gonna try doing seasonal position part-time because the holidays is coming up. That's a good idea, Jeanette. We have a lot of corner stores, so I could probably do like little flyers. Hold on, guys. I didn't know you could work inside the post office. Yeah, that's it. That is a good idea, Jeanette. I might do that. No, we don't have a Whole Foods. I wish we did. Maybe that's probably what I'll do, Jeanette. Especially since the girls will be in daycare, I could probably focus fully on my business on the side instead of just getting a couple of contracts a few months. I could probably get like long-term contracts. Right now, I'm just like in the dumps. Honestly, Anna, the work that I do, what make me happy is helping other people build their business online. I don't know if you heard, but like I have my YouTube certification, my Google certification. I have a WordPress certification, Google Ads certification, Facebook Ads certification. Like I can do all that. I can do API. I do have my own business. I'm considered self-employed, but I don't get enough clients. Like they'll book me, they'll do a contract, but it's not long term. It's usually um only a couple months and then they cancel their contract. I need somebody that's long term. And that's actually gonna pay me what I'm worth, not pay me some chump change and have me doing a whole bunch of shit. I would consider it geeks, but I don't like anybody else's kids but my own. Like I couldn't deal with badass kids. I can babysit kids, but it's usually like family and friends if they need it. I did that before when Journey was like a baby. Well, I shouldn't say he was a baby. When Journey was like, from the time he was 2 to 4, before he went to kindergarten, I babysat a whole bunch of kids. I used to have like 10 kids in my house, including my own. Get a sugar daddy. I need a sugar daddy. Shoot, if you could find me one, I'll take one. And I give sugar. Fiverr. I've done Fiverr, but it seems like it's a whole bunch of scams on there. I sell a lot of stuff on Facebook. That's what I do. That's like some of the kind of like my side hustle is selling stuff on Facebook, especially when people throw shit out and I grab it. If you're not my friends on Facebook, you wouldn't know. But I do sell a lot of stuff on Facebook. That's how I was able to sell a lot of the baby stuff that I had. But I also do a lot of stuff like giveaway stuff. I sometimes I don't want to sell it. Like I have good of a heart, so I rather just give it away sometimes. Especially when I know if I was in need, I would hope somebody would give me that chance. I probably could run a daycare, but I would have to set the amount of like the ages because I can't do certain ages and I'm not changing nobody else's diapers but my own. I reach out to a lot of companies. That's how I get a lot of the sponsorships that I get now. Yeah, I think the problem with me running my business is like it's hard because I have the baby and I'm always stopping doing what I need to get done because all my attention goes to her. Like lately, I've been, instead of just going through the day mindlessly, I've been trying to be present in the moment and focus my attention on the kids and give them my undivided attention instead of just saying, yeah, 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 okay, 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 and then try to shove them in front of the TV or give them something so they can get out my face. It's something I've been working on. Let's just all be strippers. No, no joke. Shoot, if I had the body to be a stripper, I would, and Leon wouldn't care. Hey, Jacqueline, staffing agency. I actually want a PR firm, like a PR agency. That's my ultimate goal. Cleaning business. I don't like cleaning my own house. I quit my job because I got overwhelmed and frustrated and I went off and I quit before they could fire me. Plus size strippers get paid for real. Give massages. Y'all are trip with all these job ideas. That's what Leon said, Ernst. He said, just focus all your energy onto YouTube. He said, now that the girls will be going to daycare, you'll have time to make your content. OnlyFans. At this point, I'll do Pornhub. Something. So that way I don't have to focus on being told what to do and like being bombarded with a whole bunch of shit at once and then being told that like you ain't shit. I just hate jobs that are like degrading. That's the part that like got to me, was the part that it was degrading. I know we had so much fun last night. Be poly matchmaker. Minnie. Yeah, that's what Leon keeps saying. Leon's like, just focus on YouTube. You have to figure out the truth, Karen, on October 6th when I announce the winner. And that's when I'll tell you whether if I'm really pregnant or not. But I seen pregnant chicks hit the stripper pool, so yeah. Leon said to focus on YouTube and where the money is coming from, and that's YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. That's where I make most of my money, besides sponsorships and contract work. Escort for old men. Psh, as long as they want some company, I'm good. Yeah, see, there's other jobs out there. I don't know if I feel comfortable about my body though. Janae is a mess. The baby's a year old, Mary. That's why I don't mind putting her in childcare, like daycare. Hey nation. Yeah. That's why I don't feel so bad about putting her in daycare. Cause she's a year old. And I know half the people that run the daycares around here, so I'm friends with them on Facebook. I grew up with them, so it's not like I don't know who they're going with. Bake and sell online. I can't bake for shit. I'm still trying to figure out how to bake. My bread is still coming out shitty. Even the kids still talk shit about it. Cook, I don't know. That's what Nana's sister said. She went to school for medical coding and billing. Make soap. I would since I have my herb garden going, I was thinking about making my own herbs, like shampoo and body and hair stuff. But I was only thinking about doing it for like me and the girls. That's why I wanted the herb garden. Cooking, nails, hair, cleaning, makeup, gossip are all pretty to popular on YouTube. Yeah, earns, I believe it. I know what's popular on YouTube is just trying to stick with something and being consistent. That's the main thing is like being consistent with YouTube. Well, not just YouTube, but any platform. You have to be consistent. Online tea stuff. That's true. I am going through depression because I'm beating myself up over how I acted today. And that's not the person I want to be. I want to leave that person behind. I want to be a better person and do better. But I thought I was ready. Ugh. I thought I was ready and that I was not that person anymore. But today proved that I was still that person. My mom's like, we got a short fuse and we can't handle certain situations. Because my mom's been through the same situation as me. And she keeps telling me, just apply for disability. And I'm like, I want to make more money than disability. Disability is not enough money for the goals that I have in life. That's a good idea, Minnie. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Minnie. I don't want to do disability because it's not enough money. Because then if I take disability, I'll be still in the same position. I want to get a big ass house for all my babies so that they can always come home if they need to. I didn't know you could still work while you get disability. I didn't know that. I want one of those like big mama house. So like if anything ever happens to my kids, they can always come home and not have to worry about paying rent or anything. That's what I really want. Yeah. Thanks, Noah. Yeah, it's a house for future generations. I want to pass it on for generations. I feel so. That's what I keep trying to tell myself, Jacqueline, that something better is going to come. Exactly, Earns. Disability is not enough money. It's not. I see how much it's hard for my mom to live off of, and it's not worth it to me. That's what my therapist said, Jeanette. She said, stop thinking that, like, yeah, you've been in therapy for 9 months, but it's not going to, like, just because you think you've been doing it for 9 months doesn't mean that you're ready, like, you're already healed and you're ready to go through it and you're ready to conquer the world. She said, now at this point, you just finally accepted that you're disabled, like you have a mental illness. You have to give yourself time. That is true. Money is not always success. Yeah, I kind of have an idea what I want to do. Like, I know how to do web designing. I can do graphic designing, video editing. I can help people set up ads on social media and Google. I can do coding. I have a lot of skills. It's just getting somebody to give me a chance. That's what my sister keeps saying, Jacqueline. She's like, you can do it. Just keep promoting yourself and your skills. She's like, make mock websites so people can see what kind of websites you can design. She's like, do graphic designs because I can draw really well. Like Akina, I can draw really well. I just don't do it as like, it's not a passion of mine. So I don't really do graphic designs like that unless I'm being paid. Yeah, I keep telling myself what I want is coming to me and what I need is already with me. That's what I keep telling myself. That's like my little mantra. So I'm not stressed out as much. I keep telling myself that. It's just hard sometimes. I just want to be like where I want to be at already. You know, like I just want to get to where I want to be. I want to be at the end result already. I want to hit my goals like now. Yeah. Well, I don't mind putting the girls in daycare. Well, Araya will be there half a day. She'll be there part time because she goes to school during the daytime. I'll be the baby that'll be there all day. But I know everybody that works at these daycares, pretty much. Yeah. Like, I even let my website go because I was just so frustrated with all the contracts ending. Like, they kept canceling on me. So I just let my website go and stopped posting on my Instagram. I think I was discouraged to buy in. And even my sister says it, like, she's like, you have the skills, you just need to be able to put it on out there. That's the problem, is like I doubt myself a lot. I feel like I'm not, like, I don't have like the skills to do it. Like, I see other people out there doing better, like have better skills than me, and I feel like I I'm not good enough to do that, even though I know how to do it. And that's the thing that sucks with mental health, because you basically just um make yourself feel like you're not worth it. Well, no, I'm not off my psychotic medication. I'm on it, but situations like today, there's not much psychotic medication can do. It's just dealing with the emotions. Yeah, they took me off of Seroquel. I was gaining too much weight, and I was still depressed on Seroquel. I was still majorly depressed on Seroquel. They have me on Latuda, and I feel like that's helping better than the Seroquel because I'm motivated more, and I don't feel like I don't have the, like, I have more drive to do the things that I desire and I like. But there's only so much medication can do. Like, we're always gonna have our bad days and good days. Thank you, Jacqueline. Yeah. Well, I slowly weaned myself off of it, and then he put me on the Latuda at the same. So I was taking Seroquel and Latuda at the same time. So he was like decreasing the Seroquel and increasing the Latuda. Yeah, talking to you guys kind of helps a little bit. Like, I talked to my mom and a few friends, and they help too, but it's still bothering me. It's still like sitting on my heart so heavy that I was like, you know what? Let me talk to my family. You guys are like family. Latuda, yeah, that's how you spell it. Yeah, that's an antipsychotic medication for people that are bipolar or schizophrenia. It's supposed to help with depression, anxiety. But I found out that, like, when I'm having anxiety, I break out in hives, And I never realized that until um, I started that job. And I think the stress was getting to me because of all like the requirements and everything. And I think that's why I was stressing myself out. Like, I need something that's willing to understand and be flexible with my schedule so I can keep doing therapy. Yeah, I have what they call it is bipolar disorder 1. That's what they call it. Oh, it's a piece of hair in my face. Who said that, Houston? Thank you, Mary. I try to be strong, especially around the kids. I try to act like nothing's bothering me. But I know that they can tell when something's wrong because I usually come to my room. Hey, Jazz. So, like, keep myself productive because I was so, like, agitated. I took the baby's bed apart. Well, I didn't take it apart, but I switched it from a crib to a day bed. So she's no longer in the crib, which is also like bittersweet for me. Hey Kay. She's out of her crib now. Yeah, I knew I had to like I started cleaning and everything, and usually I try not to clean like too much because I want the kids to be like consistent with cleaning, but I couldn't help myself. Like I had to keep myself busy. So I pretty much cleaned the whole downstairs. I folded all the laundry and put it away. I switched the baby's crib from a crib to a day bed. I tried to hide it as much as I could from the kids. That I was okay. I just kept telling myself I'm okay. Hmm. Oh, I'm tired of crying. But a friend of mine told me to cry. It's okay to cry. She said that's what we're meant to do. Alright. Let me get off of here, guys, because I gotta get the kids ready for bed tonight. They got school tomorrow. Thank you, guys. You guys made me feel a little bit better. That's what Leon keeps saying, J-Pin. I should do that, Jacqueline. After I get the kids in bed and stuff. I'm gonna get them into bed. They already ate dinner. I just have to get them ready for bed. All right, guys, I'm out.